Hello. Welcome, everyone. Wait, actually, can you hear me? That's going to be the main question. So let us know in the chat if you can. We are, yeah. It's been a while since I've done this. Not that I've forgotten how to do it, but still, it would be good to
I've
know.
never done it, so you know.
Well, there's that too, yeah. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, I think we're looking good. I should probably get the chat doc up as well so I can read the chat. Hey guys, we can hear you. Perfect. Hello. Welcome everyone. It is a great day. It is, it's Legends of Akeroth Day. Who would have thought? Hey, come round so quickly. Yeah, I am just beyond ecstatic. This is going to be a really exciting launch. Just really excited. I apologize if I am slightly nervous. I've done this for 3 years, but the nerves still hit me. I am literally still updating the campaign page as we go, just making sure to dot my T's and cross my I's and all that. So I apologize if I keep looking away. I'm just literally adding stuff on. But this is the first time you guys will have seen our new marketing lead on stream. If you would like to introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Kira. I am, the new marketing lead and mildly unsure of how to stream, so, bear with me, kids.
So, yeah, it is, it's Legends of Akeroth Day. You joined us at the start of the year, and sort of essentially this was your first campaign, wasn't it? It was actually a really... I enjoy the idea that we just dropped you in it. We just went, yeah, this is it, where we're doing it. So
yeah, pretty much. I left my old job and was here within, I think, 2 days. Immediately just head first into Legends.
I think it was good though. I think it was a nice I mean it's never going to be a simple thing with campaigns, so you sort of have to be thrown into the deep end, and I think you handled yourself really well with it, and I'm really excited to see what we end up doing with this. So where is everyone jumping in from? Like what part of the world are you in? How excited are you for Legends? Like what's the vibes?
Yeah, what time is it for everybody? I'm so
curious.
Curious.
That's a good one as well, yeah. It is 9 a.m. In Wisconsin,
9
we've got 3:38. My God, people just don't sleep.
6:40 a.m. in California. Damn, guys.
God. Okay, right, I'm just getting it done. Alright, so it is a lot of stuff that we've got on offer. If you haven't seen already, then we have a bunch of pledge levels for this campaign. So I'll quickly transition over and I will just get the pledge levels up so that we can have a look. And I would love to know what pledge levels people were most excited about and all that. So give me a second to get that loaded up, and then I will we can go through it. So we've got that one, that one, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you everybody for the gifted subs going on as well. Well done.
Oh, I can't see those in the chat, so wow, I didn't expect that. No.
Azan and Amaya, thank you guys.
Oh, that's lovely. You guys are the best.
Oh, forgot we should also we have Sophie in the chat as well.
Yes. we do actually. So shout out to Sophie, our amazing social lead, who's been keeping you guys entertained on the TikTok and the other areas of our socials. Here we are. Okay, let me transition over. Oh God, it's really fast. Time between slides. Let's up that by 10 times. So we have the digital deluxe. We then have the book bundle, which contains both the rule books, both in digital form and in physical, with the beautiful slipcases. We then have the core bundle, which is everything like the book in the book bundle, plus a set of dice, the journal, and the dice tray. We then have the table bundle, which contains everything in the previous bundle, including the DM screen, extra cards, the codex to hold all the cards in, and the starter set as well, which is very exciting. I'll go into detail on the starter set in a minute as well. We then have the collector's edition, which contains everything that we're offering for the campaign. It also going to be inside a beautiful sort of JRPG inspired chest as well. It will hold all your extras inside. So it's going to be a really nice thing for you guys to have collection wise. And then the artisan edition, which we are super excited for. We have some really nice goodies that we've got from amazing artisan creators that are local to us. So with that said, I will showcase the stuff for you. So let me grab an image. Probably worth me putting up a nice little thing. Bear with me a second. Cover. Just make it all nice. Gosh, I cannot believe we've got 18 minutes to go. Isn't that ridiculous?
Ooh.
I don't like that. It's making me nervous. You know? Okay. So we'll add that background in, and then we'll just quickly... I'll grab the images over. So we want to do... What do we want? I will show you what's inside the starter set, actually. That would be a really cool thing to show. So let's quickly do that. Boom, boom. Pledge items. We want to showcase the starter set. Oh my god, it really likes just everything to be huge. Okay, there we go. You may see it clip over the chat, but it should be fine. So, here we go. This should have been something I did earlier, but you know, this is what we do here as well.
I think
okay,
this should
better.
have been something we did earlier as a good summary of this entire, just everything, this campaign from start to finish. All of it needed to be done at the same time
Earlier,
about
yeah.
3 weeks ago.
It's fine though.
There's
It's
only
fine.
so many
We
of
make
us.
do. We make do.
Yeah.
So we have the starter set. The starter set is it's essentially everything you need to get started with Draconim, as the name would entail. It contains a set of dice for you to use, a couple of adventures that are both playable solo and as a group, so you can have a GM run it, you can run them GMless, or you can just run them solo. There are going to be 6 characters also included, and there's some other bits as well. This is an old image of it. Let me see if I can find the most up-to-date one. Starter set, is it this one? There it is. Boom. There you go. Look at that. So, yeah, you have the dice, you have the cards. It's not going to be all of the cards. I want to make that very clear. It's only going to contain the cards that you would find on the characters, the options that people have when they level up, and also a few of the monsters that show up in the story. There's not going to be anything extra, like all 120 spell cards and 50-odd monster cards. Then you also have a little zone combat tracker, which is just a little map that you can use with the tokens. And there's also going to be printed maps as well inside there for the actual adventure maps. So yeah, everything it's a really nice package overall, to be honest. It's going to be really good for anyone who is wanting to dip their toes into Legends, but doesn't want to take on the behemoth that is the 300-page rulebook and wants to just get started. The cards are going to be TCG size. No, not TCG. They are going to be poker sized. So they are the same size as a standard poker deck. But what this means is they fit MTG sleeves perfectly. So you can't double sleeve them with MTG stuff, but they will single sleeve perfectly fine. So you don't need to worry about that. Yeah, so there you go. That's that. This is far out. Will there be potential for a card builder on Sanctum? I can't discuss Sanctum at the minute. Where there is some stuff I want to talk about later, but it's not the focus for things right now. So I will keep you updated as we go with that. Other stuff that we have, which I can show you. Ah, there he is. Here he is. I have this. There he is. Look at him. The plush. You'll see him in background for me, and keen-eyed among you will see him inside Kira's other side. Kira's background as well.
I'm watching the stream.
Here he is. He's the boy. This is Kero. He is our mascot for this game. Yeah, amazing stuff. We then also have the set of dice that we're doing for this set, for this campaign. They are made of resin. They are white in color. They've got the pixel art on them as well. And it's a set of 12 dice. So you have the dice that you're going to use for actual checks. If anyone is new here, for Legends of Akeroth, you will use 2 of your attributes. Body, gods, mind, soul, shadow, soul, and world. Choose 2 of them, add them together, roll that many d6s, and then you've got degrees of success. And then in combat, you will use a standard set of 6 dice with a d4 up to a d20 to do for damage, with a single roll system for that as well. What else do we have? We have the... Well, for those of you who want more dice, we also have the special spirit dice that we had made for this campaign. I actually have the set on me, so I will showcase that in a minute as well. But yeah, it's really gorgeous glass set. They are just absolutely beautiful. I'm not gonna lie to you. I get jealous every time I look at them. Well, I don't need to be jealous. I have them, but you know, it is a great thing. Yes, you get jealous every time I show them off. And then, yeah, so we've got other bits as well. But what we'll do is we've got 12 minutes to campaign, so we will quickly together just watch the what is it called? The trailer for Legends. If you bear with me a second, I can get that loaded up. Okay, sort by date. Interesting. MP4. Perfect. Okay, here we go. And I will transition over now.
Welcome, traveler. On your own or with a herald as your guide, you are ready to leave the familiar behind and step into the land of Airwick, a place of shrines, ruins, and danger. Legends of Akeroth is a world inspired by JRPGs and the SNES era. Craft your traveler from a complement of character classes and a colorful cast of kin, keeping track of your stats and abilities, and those of your waymates that you can create. Choose 2 abilities for checks and roll enough successes to succeed without consequence. Boon and Bane effects can adjust your results, or step your dice up or down. Explore shrines and dungeons that you dynamically create, with the rolled results deciding the challenges each room presents. Segment and pool clocks have a multitude of uses, like tracking a journey, the depth of a dungeon, or approaching danger. Combat a huge variety of terrifying creatures using a zone combat system. Solo mode replaces the Herald's judgment with the Oracles, providing simple tools that answer questions and inspire ideas for your journey. Legends of Akeroth is not about winning or losing. It's about the choices you make, the story you tell, and the legend you become.
Okay, here we are. Nice. So, we've got 10 minutes left, and we'll quickly go over the launch party page. So we'll just grab that. So we'll do. No, wait. What is it? It's display capture, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. Nope, that's not it. This is great. I love having technical difficulties every time. But
I feel like it wouldn't be a cross-path stream at this point if we didn't have at least something.
No, this is true. I think, yeah, that is part of it.
It's part of our charm. It's okay.
Okay, let's delete that and just do it again. Oof. Window capture, boom. Capture that one, done. Okay. You just don't wanna do the thing. Oh, okay, it works there. Right. Well, that's great.
It's really helpful, this one. Hey, hang on.
Yeah, it really is. All right, we'll quickly just clean this up a bit. I do apologize.
While all this is going on, chat, I'm curious. What is everybody's favorite JRPG? I want to know what inspires you guys.
It's a good question. That's
Just makes me
very
so
good
nostalgic.
question. Oh, we've got Cozy RPG here. Hi, Robin. Hello. Thank you so much for your video. It was amazing to watch, and I'm so excited to work with you on getting the game to the thing we know it can be. For those of you who haven't checked it out, Cozy RPG Reviews has done an amazing video on Legends in general, and yeah, I'm very pleased to also say that we'll be working together on actually making the game better for everyone who plays solo, anyone who plays group, and really just making the game's identity far more attached to its goals. So it's really exciting, and I can't wait for that. So just a quick one. You have 6 minutes left to head over. I'm just going to mute that. Head over to the campaign page if you haven't already, and follow the page if you haven't, and you will get a free enamel pin when you follow and back a physical pledge tier. If you reserve for £5, you receive 2 adventures, a pin, and an acrylic keychain. If you then get to the shipping stage, you will get that £5 back after reserving. So essentially, all of this is completely free. You know, like, we're giving it back. We're not taking the money and keeping it. We're going to give it back to you. I will tell you right now, these will be available during the campaign as add-ons. Each altogether, I think it comes to about $40 ish in terms of pricing. So by paying £5 and getting it back later, you're saving £40 before the campaign even starts. If you are a returning backer, you will receive the 3 dragons from Eric as stat blocks inside Legends of Akeroth, and physical pledges will get the Knights of Eric pin. If you are not a returning backer, then unfortunately you won't be able to receive these, but by pre-ordering any of our titles on BackerKit, you technically become a returning backer. So if you wanted to jump on anything and you want to jump into a game, then you can do that now and then go get those dragons and pins. And if you pledge within the first 48 hours of the campaign, you will also receive the early bird pins, which are the sword pin and the Kingdom of Eric pin. So we have got 5 minutes to go. So if you haven't already, go do that. It is going to be really exciting. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what the number hits out at, you know, if I'm to be completely honest. So we have unlocked some follower goals as well, which is really exciting. I don't know, Kira, if you want to go through them with us.
Yeah, we're going through all of them from the start, or what's your vibe?
Not?
Take your pick. Yeah,
let's go through all of them.
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously right off the bat, you guys, we got the pre-generated characters out, which, I mean, I'm a massive nerd for creating 1,010 characters and then never doing anything with them, so it's very fun to have a bunch of pre-generated characters. You can fill up your party, especially with Waymates. So you can use all of the pre-gens and you've got a full party all there sorted. Sorry, he may have just caught that. It's a vibe. Then moving on, we hit the fold-out map, the map of Eric, and honestly, it is so pretty. I'm so glad that you guys got that unlocked when you did. It's gorgeous. It fits the vibe. The pixel art is just the most like nostalgic thing. So yes, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10 on that. I've lost my page, and that's not very helpful for me, is it?
No, it's alright. Okay.
Apologies for the moment. Return to me.
No, I am still doing things, so, you know, it is fine.
Oh.
Just gonna double check everything is like going. So we are currently at,
Yeah.
God, 3 minutes to go. That is
Oh
just,
god.
man.
This... I'm yapping too much, honestly.
I wouldn't worry about yapping too much. It is, yeah. Oof. There's a lot of stuff going on. So, does anyone have any questions before we go live? I'm happy to answer anything before we launch. During the launch as well, I'm happy to answer them. But just final things, final thoughts, anything that you want to get across the line now would be good. Okay. 2 minutes. So, I guess, you know, as I say, I'm really excited. This is going to be a really nice campaign. It's a very chill game, so there's a lot of stuff that you can expect from the gameplay that is going to be more focused on the adventure, you know, the journey from your hometown into the world. I try and take inspiration from other games like Dragon Age, from Octopath Traveler was one as well. And yeah, it was a very fun game to put together that I'm still going to be working on. It's nowhere near done, but being able to have it at a point now where we can play it, we can have playtesters, we can have people like Robin working on reviews and even working on the game with me. This is where I like to be with a project like this. So yeah, what music did I listen to while writing LOA? Weirdly enough, its own soundtrack, but also technically other music would be the Dragon Quest soundtrack. Legend of Zelda was another huge inspiration for this as well. Then you've also got everything between anything from Square Enix, to be completely honest. So yeah, it's been an absolute vibe, and just happy that we're getting to a point now. So Legends of Akeroth may not be for me, but I still want to support and get the dragons as I back Draconim. Is that possible? No, so the cross support is only available if you back the project at any tier. So you can back it at the lowest tier and get them. I understand it's not for you, and you know, obviously it's not for everyone. I completely appreciate that. I can't guarantee that the dragons will be available later, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, so we are at now 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Come on, launch party. Let's go. Is it going to do the thing?
Drum roll, please.
Is it going to do the thing? Why is it not doing the thing? Let me go and check. Let me go and check. Because it may not be. Yeah, no, it's live. It's live now.
Nope,
it's live. There we go. Yep. If you aren't able to get into it, use this link in the chat. It sometimes does bug out. There you go. It sometimes bugs out. So I'm going to just quickly use that link and get to the campaign. Oh my god, it's already at nearly 4K.
Guys.
Good lord. We just went live. What the hell?
Oh my god.
Jesus. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, so we'll let people do their thing. we'll go over the pledge levels quickly. So we have several pledge levels available for this. I'm just going to tweak this down so you can actually view the whole thing, because I think that will be easier for everyone involved. So let's just tweak that and get it to a point where... There we go. And I'll move the chat over so that it is just in between us. Okay, so pledge levels. We have the Artisan Edition, which is already at 16 remaining. 14 remaining. We have Collector's Edition. We have the Table Bundle. We have the Core Bundle. We have the Book Bundle. We also have the Core Only, so if you just want the book, you can get that. We have the Starter Set Only, if that's where you want to go. And then if you want to do the Digital Deluxe, which is just all digital content except for the Starter Set, then you can do that as well. We've got a pledge tier for every single person, and we just think that it's going to be a really nice way for you guys to get into the game. We're currently at 6,600 and Jesus Christ. I think we're going to have to unlock these stretch goals immediately. I was going to say. So stretch goals, we have 10k. At 10k, we will unlock the Skelly, which is the skeleton kin, as a playable race. Originally, they were not playable. They were a what's the word? Just a NPC race kin, because they were just human who ended up dying, but people wanted to see a Skelly. So at 10k, we'll unlock the Skelly. This is actually ridiculous.
It's me. I'm people.
Well, yes, this is also true. My God, I'm gonna have to do another display capture so I can have the number tracking underneath.
I know.
So I'll do that now. I'll scroll back up and then get it back to doing the thing. 7,500. That is insane.
God.
That is actually
Guys,
crazy.
thank you.
Oh my God. That is...
Does this mean we funded in 1 minute?
This is not... Yeah. I think it does, if I'm to be completely honest. But, you know, let's keep it going. Okay, let me grab the thing, and I will grab a tracker. And then go from there.
Go back. We've broke 8k, guys. The Skelly is within touch, and I'm very excited about this. I am spooky in every way, shape, and form. So the pitch of, hey, we could play a Skelly. I was like, yes, please. Yes, please.
Honestly. We'll do another one here. And we'll just track that. Okay, so we'll do this one. Yeah, this one. And then, sorry, I know I'm like not meant to be doing things, but I want to just get this.
This is a physical impossibility to not be doing things.
Honestly, it really is. Let's just get rid of that. Cut that down, cut that down, cut that down, and cut that down. And then we'll make that bigger, shove it underneath, and then call it a day there. There we go. Boom. We've got something that is going to be seeing how we're looking. Okay, perfect. So, thank you so much for jumping on and backing the project. It is honestly insane to see. I will answer some of the questions in the chat. Perhaps I need to edit my comment saying that Skelly will be a thing. Yep. Would you get the PDF add-on immediately? I'm not too sure what you mean by that. Do you mean a PDF of any title? Or is it... yeah, I would love to understand a bit more for that as well. That question specifically. Wow. Wow.
Also, there are 92 of us in here, so hello everybody. Welcome to launch. Well, 300 away from 10k. Skelly is within touching distance, guys.
Oof. My God.
Like...
we're literally like what? Like 200 odd pounds away?
Yeah.
Are the expansion pack digital books separate to what's in the physical bundle? Yes, the expansion pack was, if you reserved, you got those PDFs. They are not part of any other pledge tier. They are not included in any pledge tier. If you are wondering, if you go to add-ons, you'll see 3 badges: a gold badge, a red badge, and a blue badge. Gold means it is only available during backer kit campaigns. Red badge means that it is only available as an add-on. It is not available in any pledge tier. And the blue badge means it's exclusive and only available inside the Artisan Edition. So, yeah, if you are grabbing one of the add-ons, I'll just show you the add-on here. So you'll see the expansion pack. I need to update this image, actually. So let me add the expansion pack in. And then I'll do that as well. Thank you for asking, because otherwise I wouldn't have noticed. So I really appreciate that. Add-ons. Gosh, where did I put the digital? Digital. Oh, actually, this is an easy fix. Oh, open.
We are just over 100 away, by the way.
Oh God, of course we are. Expansion pack, there we go.
Get in there.
Okay, let's do that, and then I'll quickly just edit this so it's got the images on there as well. So let me do that quickly. Apologies, but as I say, thank you so much for making me aware of that. It's very helpful.
Oh, we did it, guys. We are 10,750 and counting, which means Skelly is yours.
There we go. Wow, we got the Skelly.
Well done, everyone.
That is really cool. Wow, thank you so much, guys.
It's insane.
My God, wow. My little tracker's taking a bit to update. Wow. Okay, so, let's see if there's anything else I can show you while we're here. So, I'm trying to think. I'm just like all over the place. Didn't expect it to just, pop off so quickly. Okay.
You guys have killed it to a point where we don't know how to keep up.
This too. Question. Does anyone know which color pin is for the returning backers? So it's the returning backers is the Knights of Eric. It's green. That one. Thank you for notifying me about that. I will update the pledge tier ticker as well, just so it's completely accurate. Illustrator. Grab that. Comparison chart. It says starter set is included in the book bundle. It's not. It's included inside the core bundle only. My bad. I will fix that now. Yeah. Anything that is on the pledged levels themselves is correct. The comparison chart and, to be fair, this image here is also correct. Whatever it says here. This one hasn't been completely updated yet, so I will update that right this second so that it's done. But thank you for notifying me of that. That is always very helpful to see. What I'm surprised by is no one noticed. We had so many people go through this page and not a single person realised.
So many people.
It's just so funny to me.
This is what happens when we all do 20 things at once. We're all just too eager to get everything done.
Which brings me on to another thing that we're working on at the minute as well, which is we are doing a cross-collaboration, if you haven't seen it already, with the amazing team over at, amazing Evan Diaz from Nimble RPG. If you head over and back their project, you will be able to receive the called the Furballs as sort of like a monster group inside their project. And if you back this project as well, you also receive the Oathsworn class inside Legends of Akeroth. So you're getting a lot of content by just backing both projects. Nimble is an absolutely amazing RPG. I highly recommend it. If you've ever wanted a game that takes away the absolute bloat that is found in games like D&D, then I 100% tell you to go check it out. You know, there's a lot of inspiration there that we can look at as well. So, for example, it has the exploding dice system that you'll find familiar in Legends of Akeroth if you've tried it, and it is just a phenomenal game by a phenomenal person who deserves your help and deserves your support. He is just an amazing creator. So thank you so much, Evan. Well, I mean, I'll speak to him later. Yeah. So yeah, I just realized he's in the chat as well. Hey, congrats on launch. Well, there you go. Thank you so much for popping by.
Yeah.
Lovely. So we have got to update this thing. So let me quickly do that so it doesn't say that starter set is included. Just in case someone does have that problem. I love updating things after we launch, you know, it always makes me so happy.
Such is
so
the
I'm just
way,
waiting for it to save. Oh, that is so nice. Lovely stuff. Okay, yes, so the Oathsworn class is just going to be so cool. It's essentially, technically the game doesn't have a paladin in the traditional sense, so this is a good way to bring that in as well. So let me go back to the campaign page and see where we're at. 13,900. I think we're going to unlock the next one as well at this rate.
I think we might.
I'm not complaining. I think you guys have been absolutely phenomenal.
Honestly, if ever a community deserved it.
Yeah. I mean, the community here has been wonderful. Like, I have zero... I mean, everyone is just so lovely. So I'll just get rid of that in here, actually. Apologies. I just want to make sure that the campaign page is 110% correct. Kira, I don't know if you want to, like, just catch up with the crowds, you know, while I do this.
Yeah, catching up. Yeah, well, as we say, we may end up unlocking the... We are 6k away from the next stretch goal as well, which, for those of you that do not know, is a whole new class. It is the Tinkerer class, kind of your Artificer style. You get 4 new jobs with this, so definitely a one to unlock. Just checking in with the chat and the rest of you now.
Let's get
Expansion
back to
PDFs,
that. There we go. So I've updated it now, so it should be okay. Pledge tiers. Let's check the comparison chart quickly. It still says it, so I'm just going to refresh here. No, comparison chart is... Oh, I updated the wrong image. Of course I did. Of course I did.
We are...
You know, it makes perfect sense that I would do that. You know?
Of course.
Pledge tiers. Let's just tweak this quickly. We love it when things go wrong on the day of launch. Okay. So, thank you all.
The expansion pass PDF's the same. We are updating that now, by the way.
Is there a way to buy the gated content for Legends that is in the Nimble campaign as an add-on here in the Legends campaign? No. So we're doing this to support Evan and his campaign. If you, I cannot tell you whether or not it will be available later. You know, I honestly can't speak to that right now. But right now, as it is, you need to back Nimble in any form. You know, even backing their like digital tiers will net you that extra content. So yeah. Let's see. Is there a minimum pledge for? Is there a minimum pledge for Nimble? Could I do a build your own bundle and that work? Evan will have to answer that. I don't want to speak for him. You know, so let's just have a look at the tiers that we've got to work with here. So you can do just doxed myself that I bought the biggest bundle for Nimble.
No one's surprised.
So there's a
it's
build your own
fine.
bundle. There's a core digital bundle. There's a monsters and more digital expansion, core physical bundle, a core plus expansion stuff, the expansion physical bundle, and the core plus expansion physical, and then a retail tier, or the all-in, which is what I went for, which is the special editions of all of their books, a beautiful DM screen, extras box, adventures, the creators kit in physical, I believe it's a hardcover now as well, and then all the digital content. So yeah, it is a fantastic campaign. I would recommend you guys go check out. So there we go. Right, so let's grab some bits to show off. I need to go into
Also,
my
it's
shelf
slices and dices.
and grab
Oh, he's off.
Legends of Akeroth. So here it is. This is a pre-press edition of the book. This is in no way the final book, because obviously we're rewriting a lot of it now. But it is like it is just beautiful. It is a really nice book to flip through. I'll do a flip through later. But if you are on the fence about the Artisan edition, which we have 10 left, good lord, that is sold out. That is selling like really well. So with the Artisan edition, you get a set of beautiful, I'll do switching over to my camera here and go to my desk cam. We'll just move myself over to here. We'll move the window over here. Go from there. Alright. So, let me switch this up.
There we go.
Okay. Cool. Here we go. So, if you back the... Oh, gosh. Dropped all the dice. That's not good. If you back the Artisan edition, we have a limited number of those available, and you will receive an amazing set of dice from the fantastic creator Rune Fable. So I'll show you. It comes in a setup like this with 2 sleeves. So you've got it like that, and then all you do, you just unsleeve the top, and you've got 2 sleeves in there. You can then see inside, and you've got a set of D6s, and then a full set of polyhedral dice. They are absolutely beautiful. I'll bring them up just so you can have a closer look at them. They are absolutely gorgeous. We're only doing 20 of these. If there is demand, I will say that we can potentially do another wave of dice and, well, the dice tray as well, which is coming from Binewood Gaming. It is a gorgeous piece of woodwork. It is solid as well. I don't know if you could hear that. And it is just absolutely beautiful as an entire set. So I'll just roll some of the dice in here. So we'll see where we're at with them as well. So grab them out of the thing. But yeah, a huge shout out to Rune Fable. Miles over at Rune Fable is just amazing to work with. A really lovely guy, and honestly has made the entire process so easy. Yeah, and they're beautiful. So I'll just show them off to you. There we go. Look at that. So that is the Artisan sort of add-ons. They're very click-clacky. I know you can't hear it, but they are absolutely beautiful. So really good stuff there. So I'll take them out. Then I can show you here they are. Here are the crystal dice. So I'll see how many we've got left. We have got 88 sets of the crystal dice left. So be sure to grab them because I can't guarantee a second wave of these. We will do our best, but yeah, we can't guarantee it. So I'll grab them out so you can have a look. I'll just do the D20 for now, and then show you that. So I'll see if I can get it to, what's the word, focus a bit. Give me a second. Focus. There we go. Just doing that. There you are. So same thing with the crystal dice. You get the pixel art sort of, what's the word, font, and you get a set of 12 dice here as well. So can you roll the elongated dice a bit? Elongated. Which one's the elongated one?
The artisan. Our
Is
pointy
it the,
boys.
yeah,
Is that who you're referring to?
Yeah, they are pointy boys. Yeah, they are definitely pointy boys. So I'll just pop these away, so they're not going to get like, damaged or anything. There we go. Is it these ones you're asking about? The D6s?
The pointy ones, yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Right.
those ones.
Right. So we'll just... There you go. They are just a nice set of dice, to be honest. They roll really nicely. They are really fun to roll around the hand and all that. They're very pretty. Yeah, I'm very happy to be working with Rune Fable again on these. So, really good stuff. Okay, let's see. Okay, right, let's do a quick... Oh my god, I just caught up with the number. We're at 19,215. Yeah. We're going to unlock 2 stretch goals before we've even really started. That is ridiculous. Oh my god.
Honestly, you guys are insane. Thank you so much.
Yes, no, thank you. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Would not have expected any of this, to be honest, on day 1 of all days. Like, my god. So, let's see what else we can do. We've got other stuff too. Which is the boy.
I think we all know what the people want, Ash.
Yeah, well, that too. Here he is. Here's the boy. Look at that. He's just like so brainless. It is just hilarious to me. You know? He's just got nothing going on between them. Yeah, so this is I believe it is, I don't know how big it is actually. I want to say,
No.
I can't remember now. I need to double check.
I don't know. I can give you context for size comparison.
Yeah, I mean, I need to figure it out. I can't remember what we said. I wrote it down somewhere, but I completely forgot. Let me double check on one of the other campaigns we did. Because I did it for Bramwell Trek as well, and they're the same size as the ones in Bramwell Trek. 8 inches! They are an 8-inch plush.
There you go.
They are the same size as the one inside the other one, the other campaigns. That measures 8 inches.
Oh, we've broke 20k.
I'm gonna have to update it to say unlocked, aren't I?
We're not complaining about the more work, guys. It's fine. Thank you all.
All right, let's head back then. Okay, so let me update the page to say that we've unlocked these goals. I think it's very exciting. Well, what do you think, Kira? Should we also reveal additional goals as well, or should we leave it to the imagination?
I think we could give them one more. At this
One
rate,
more?
they're going to hit it, so maybe one. What do you guys think?
Well, they're going to want all of them. Let's be completely honest here.
This is very true. You guys aren't allowed all of them. That is a point.
Okay.
We've earned it. You have earned it, guys. I will admit. You guys have earned at least another.
One in, one out. Whoa, it's not. We're not going to give you 2. Let's be honest here. Okay, let me stretch this down so I can show you more goals, and I'll upload the image in a second as well. And I'll just swap myself back. Ash camera, there we go. Okay. Right, there we go. So we are at 20. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, this is going to be ridiculous, isn't it? Alright, let me crop this and showcase more stretch goals.
So hi Colo, I've just seen you come into the chat. I'm trying to keep my friend here nice and close by for everybody, but he wants to be cut out of frame. 22k, guys, honestly.
What did I say for the stretch goals? Did I say the words new class or no, new class? Nice. Gosh, I love doing admin. You know, when I'm when we're on a campaign, but I just this is not what I expected. I didn't expect us to actually be unlocking things so quickly. So now I've got to do things to make sure that you guys aren't kept waiting. So let's add in the new one here as well. Just ridiculous. Kira, I don't know if you want to ask some questions to the chat to get them all excited.
This is true. I mean, I'm already seeing the simple word goose. I don't know if how do you feel about that, Ash?
They know because they can see it. They're not, you know, they're aware. They're fully aware of it.
But is it a goose? This was a point of contention within the team.
I would say it's a swan, right? But I've been told it's a goose by multiple
right,
people.
Gang? It's a goose.
Don't give her, oh, it's a goose. None of that. We're not doing that.
Look, they have to be nice to me. I'm new.
It's not how that works.
It is. Look, see, they're all being nice.
Okay. Alright, let's grab this. Okay. Oh my god, I had to update the thing now as well. Alright. We'll update stretch goals, because there's no way they're going to unlock the next one immediately after, so we can update this quite slowly and get it up there. Alright, here you go.
Definitely not tempting fate there.
They're going to do it, but, you know, it'll be like next week or something, so we're alright. Okay, here we go. So, I've updated it. So, let me go in and I will show you what it is. Okay. Can you see me? Yes, you can. Alright, let's have a look. I've updated the stretch goals. So, you have officially unlocked the Skelly. You've unlocked the Tinkerer. We are on our way to unlock the airship rules. And at 40k, we'll be doing a decorative edge, so sprayed edge for both books, with a ribbon as well. And then at 50, I'm very pleased to show you the Signian which is the Swan/Goose folk that you'll be able to play in Legends of Akeroth. They are a very, very exciting new kin. So yeah, I say Swanfolk. I want to say it's Swanfolk, but people are saying Goose. I will allow it to be a Swoos, as it is said there. Perfect.
I like Swoos.
And then we've also got another hidden stretch goal right there, so that you need to keep an eye on as well.
Or anyone that plays Untitled Goose Game far too much, considering how long it's been out for. We understand the vibe that we need to bring with the Swoos, yes?
Mm-hmm. Honk. Okay, so let me tell you a bit more about the stretch goals we've unlocked. So, the Skelly are originally they were humans who were sort of resurrected and brought back to life by a mage, and this mage brought so many back to life. But during the sort of like end of King Dravic's reign, he lost control of them and unfortunately died. When he died, he didn't actually end the magic because it's so tied to the world that the Skellies are able to actually extend their lives beyond that and continue on. What this means is that they can be technically any kin. They are just always going to be in skeleton form, existing beyond the confines of death. They can still die. Their soul can get destroyed, and that's what happens when they die. But that is the new kin. They will have some cool ability, I think I'm going to do for that one. Then the new class we have is the Tinkerer. So as Kira already said, the Tinkerer is essentially my answer to the Artificer. They are all about creating things, creating fun things, and I really want to tell you what they can create, but yeah. So technically not like the Runebark. They are completely different. The Runebark has been brought back from death, whereas the Skellies are continuing to live, if that makes sense. They were brought back by death because they have a goal in mind that they need to complete, the Runebark. The Skelly don't have that, they just exist. Their societies do not see death as something that continues on. They just see it as they are dead. They are going to continue their lives as they are. They are completely different from the Runebark. The only thing between them is the fact that they're both dead. That is the only defining factor that you'll find similar between them. Yeah, so Tinkerer has some really cool stuff. I can't tell you much about them yet, but I will tell you that we will be showcasing it. The solo pledge level in the preview is not an option anymore. Is it just an add-on? The solo level pledge. Solo level pledge? I'll just double check. I don't see any pledge levels that are missing. We've got Digital Deluxe, the Book Bundle, the Core Bundle, the Table Bundle, the Collector's Edition. There was no solo level pledge that we previewed, just so I can understand if there's anything. And yeah,
all of the pledge levels are there.
How do we get the reservation items? They don't appear for me on the pledge. They won't. They will appear during the post-campaign. They don't actually appear in your cart. So don't worry, though. If you've reserved, you will get access to those items already inside the thing. So do not repurchase them. You will get them separately. They just won't be added to your cart at the minute. It's just a limitation on back kit. It's not a problem. So don't worry about it. Just if you've done it, keep your email receipt or whatever you received and just let us know if there is an issue post campaign. But for now, they won't appear in your cart. Just a limitation. Yeah, exactly. The $5 for the reservation will come back later, not during the campaign. How will the partner stuff work? So, in order to gain the partner project content, which is an entire host of furballs from Legends of Akeroth into the Nimble style of gameplay, and also the Oathsworn into the Legends of Akeroth style of gameplay, you need to back this game at any particular level, doesn't matter, and you also need to back Nimble at any level as well. Once that's done, at some point post-campaign, me and Evan will work together to release both items to you. we're really excited to work on it, and it's going to be a really cool cross collab that we're working on. So yeah, it's really exciting. But yeah, so you'll see it there as well, which is lovely. He's a really nice guy.
I should say as well, there are only 7 Artisan Editions left. So if you guys were eyeing them up, I would jump on that.
Yeah. If you're on the fence and you want to grab Nimble and you're like, okay, do I grab Nimble and do I grab Legends? Yeah, jump on it. You know, it's going to be a great time for everyone involved. So, quick check-in. We are currently at, my God, 25,964. Wow. The chest in the Artisan Edition and the Collector's Edition are both made from thick cardstock. They are designed to be able to hold everything, but we also don't want them to be super heavy in the case of tariffs. So we want to make sure that we're doing it the best we can with the highest quality where it won't shatter or like break, but also it's not going to be affecting you shipping wise too much on the final cost, because shipping is weight based, so we want to make sure it's not super heavy. Can we see more of the purple book? No, we will release that later, because that is something we started on, but it's none of the game is finished. I would say that right now. I am working on the rules for the campaign, because the campaign is playable solo, it is playable in a group, and it is playable as a GM-less system as well. So yeah, it's just something I'm working on at the minute. I'm still deciding if I'm going to do a hex crawl, or if I'm going to make it more not railroady. I don't want to say railroady, but more guided. I just need to make a decision on that as we move forward. But I'm really excited because I'm looking forward to getting that done and getting people on board with that as well, and getting new writers to help me. So it's a really exciting time.
Will you also add Herald Screen and card for spells and monsters in the digital form as an add-on?
The cards will be available, so you can print them at home. That's not a problem. Like, and the Herald Screen will also be available just as a PDF. So if you want to print it at home, go for it. I'm not going to gatekeep it behind an add-on. It's all included, so you'll get all of them that you can print at home. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. I can do that. So don't you worry about that. Let's see. I'm just reading messages from people saying it's a goose. I'm not very happy. It was meant to be a swan, but it is now a goose.
Goose is just more entertaining. Swans are far too majestic, and that fella is not. He's not a majestic guy.
Yeah. Okay. Man. All right. Let's do some look-throughs of the book in its current state. I think that will be fun for people. So let me grab that and see what I can do.
I thought we agreed on swoos. Yes, you are incredibly right. It's a swoos.
I can't believe that you ignored swoos.
Hey, you
Kira,
also
that is
ignored
just
swoos.
so
Thank
rude.
you. How dare you?
I did indeed, actually. So yeah, my bad. Okay.
Catch the limited edition book where the signion is called swoos.
Right. Let's actually we'll do that, and then do that, and then I will quickly just tweak this. Sorry, I do want to actually show you some of the book now, so you can see it. There we go. That works. Okay, so Legends of Akeroth. A quick question: if I then pledge at the digital tier, how can I get the cards if they're not available to buy digital? No, it's all included. You don't need to buy anything else. They're all available inside the same pledge tier. They will just be sent as PDFs for you to be able to download and use at your table. Don't worry about having to buy them separately. They are not a separate purchase. So yeah, it's just all included. Right. Let's see. So, this is Legends of Akeroth. It has come together really nicely, I will say, as time has gone on. I think the playtesters have been a huge part of this. So the game runs on a D6 system. So when you're making a check, you will add 2 of your attributes together and then roll them as a check. So for example, if you are to roll body plus world, we'll just zoom in here. If you are to roll body plus world, you roll 5d6s and get the following dice results: 6, 4, 1, 5, and 3. A 6 is a 5. 6 and a 5 are both successes, which means that in this case they would get 2 successes. And then you would look at the sort of like outcome chart and go, yeah. So it's there you go. You look at the outcome success chart, and so you get 0 successes, that's a failure, 1 to 3 successes is a mixed success, and a 4+ is a full success. And then if you're in combat, you will roll a 4-sided, 6-sided, 8-sided, 10-sided, 12-sided, or 20-sided die. With combat, you literally just roll your dice for combat. You designate one of them as your primary die, and whichever one that is, that rolls a 1, you miss. If it rolls maximum, you crit and roll that same die again, adding to the final damage. It is a very, very interesting way to play. So let me put that on. Okay. So what I can show you now is this, which is... okay, yeah, I can show you this. Should we show them a video? Kira, should we show them a video?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
You can't dangle things
well,
in front of them and not show them.
I've got to find it first, actually. Here we go. Okay, so let's go. And I will showcase this in 3, 2, 1.
So you want to learn how to play Legends of Akeroth and keep up with every decisive moment the dice bring to the table? Well, we have you covered. Stick around and we will walk you through how the game works. Legends of Akeroth is a fast-paced, heroic fantasy role-playing game built for bold choices, big moments, and clean, dramatic action. Whenever your hero attempts something risky, you make a check. You describe what you want to do, the herald sets the stakes, and together you choose 2 attributes that match your approach: body, gods, mind, shadow, soul, and world. You roll a number of d6 equal to attribute A plus attribute B. 5s and 6s are successes. Everything else is not. 0 successes is a failure. 1 to 3 is a mixed result. 4 or more is a full success. And then there is Boon and Bane. On a Boon after you roll, you may turn 1 4 into a 5. On a Bane, you must turn 1 5 into a 4. Now, when danger rises and you enter combat, you have 2 ways to play depending on the style you want. If you enjoy tactical positioning and clear distances, you can use tactical mode on a grid. If you prefer a faster, classic JRPG feel, you can use zoned combat instead, fighting within 3 simple zones: your allied zone, the central clash, and the rules for actions: duels, defense, and tempo. Only the movement system changes. On your turn, you take 2 actions: move, engage a foe, cast a spell, guard, use an item, hold to build tempo, or, when the fight has raged long enough, unleash your limit break. But when you engage an enemy, that is when the camera zooms in. Welcome to Duel Mode. In a duel, your damage die is your attack roll. There is no separate hit to roll. You roll for damage immediately. If your first die shows a 1, you miss. If it shows the maximum value on the die, that is a critical. You roll an extra die of that size and add it, repeating if you keep hitting the max. Before you roll, check the weapon triangle. Blades, breakers, and lances interact with each other. If you have the advantage, you step your damage die up one size. If you are at a disadvantage, you step it down. Arcana and bows sit outside the triangle and never interact with it. Once you roll, apply bonuses, and then compare your result to defense. Defense is your shield. Damage hits def first and only spills into HP once def reaches 0. If a hit reduces a target's def to 0, they are now defense broken. A broken character is easier to crit, and the attacker ignores weapon triangle penalties against them until the attacker's next round ends. This is the perfect moment to pour on the pressure and ensure everyone gets a chance to hit them while they're broken. If both combatants are still standing after a melee hit, the defender may counter. A counter is a fast return strike made at the same range. Counters do not crit. Ignore the weapon triangle entirely and always deal neutral damage. But they can still break defense, which makes them dangerous in the right hands. Beneath def lies your HP and your wounds. If your HP reaches 0, you fall to dying, gain a wound, and can only take one action. While dying, all incoming damage bypasses def and directly increases wounds. A normal hit adds 1 wound. A critical adds 2. At 6 wounds, your story ends. Heal above 0 and you stand up at 1 HP, but you keep the wounds you have taken. And then there is tempo. Tempo is your rhythm in battle, ranging from +3 to -3. If you hold your turn, you brace yourself, gain def, and build tempo. If you drive at the start of your turn, you spend tempo to take extra actions that round. If you fall below 0, you overextend and lose your actions until you recover back to balance. Tempo rewards patience, timing, and reading the flow of battle. Finally, after 3 full rounds of battle have passed, your limit break becomes ready. Every class has a unique one. Some erupt across the field, some inspire allies, some turn a losing fight into a legendary comeback. Used at the right time, they are unforgettable. So if you want a fantasy game that blends fast rolls, cinematic combat, expressive heroes, and the spirit of a classic JRPG brought to the tabletop, then you are in the right place. Pick up your dice, step into Erdek, and begin your legend. So you want to...
Wow. So where are we at? Let's double check. What? Again? Oh my god. Oh, good lord. All right. Kira, you keep them occupied. Let me edit this and reveal more stuff, because these guys are absolutely ridiculous.
Ash has work to do now, guys. We get to play while he does work. It's fabulous. Yeah, so airship rules, guys. Airship rules are yours, and honestly, I'm very excited that you've got that one, because I'm so excited for these. Like, we're gonna have guilds. It's going to be fabulous, and I'm very much looking forward to it. How do I think we're doing? I think we're doing great. I think we're doing really well. I'm so happy that everybody has jumped in on this. Honestly, like I say, it's my first campaign, so not just with CrossPass, but in general, I was not in like Kickstarting, crowdfunding, marketing before this, so it's really nice to see you guys all jump in, and I didn't know what to expect, but it's really cool. Farming rules. Listen, I am a Stardew Valley nerd, obsessive. I will play anything that's like a Stardew clone, so maybe, who knows, maybe I can pester my way into Ash's ear long enough. If I mysteriously disappear
Absolutely
one
not.
day, it's because he's got sick of it. Stardew-like game as soon as I can get my claws into Ash's brain long enough.
Let's see. Right, where are we at? Okay. Need to reveal more stuff. So, do you want to tell me a bit more about just Legends in general for people who are just jumping in now?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you guys have a personal favourite kin? That's a great question, Sophie.
Oh, good question, actually.
I
Yeah.
would love to know. Yeah, also him shaking his head while updating the campaign. This is how we do it. It's subliminally while he's distracted. Yeah, I think I did open this to say the Skelly is my favourite, but the more we've discussed the Swoos, I think I may have to switch
It's not-
sides. I think the
I
Swoos.
cannot
may
believe
just be
it's not the Swoos. It's called the Singian.
It's a Swoos. No.
Signian. The Signian, not a Swoos. It is not.
Listen, the chat's gone rogue now. This is it.
Okay. Okay, fine.
This is it. We can all make our own little game where we all play as different Swooses and we can have a farm. We'll homebrew our own farm rules with the Swooses. Sorted. Oh, swoosh plushie when in my dreams, in my actual
Yeah,
dreams.
you wish.
Oh my goodness. Honestly, I'd be so happy with farming on the airship. Yes, 100%. Swoosh on track. Ash, you don't even need to write it. Look, the chat can do it for you. They're all sorted. They've got all the ideas. But yes, for anybody that did miss the miss the original intro, Legends of Akeroth is our brand new JRPG Blue Sky inspired game, and I mean I have my little version of the rulebook here. This is genuinely so like it's a cozy hug of a game. Yeah,
That
I
is
feel
a good way
slightly
to describe it,
responsible for
actually.
turning this into a
It's a good way to
It is.
describe
It's just
it.
it feels like childhood, and I love it. But oh no, I'm maybe about to have a guest appearance. I'm being eyed up by my cat.
Now you've got to have a guest appearance of your cat.
I do. He's the only one that knows how to climb the ladder to get up here. And he's really eyeing me up now.
Right.
Can I get a honk train? Absolutely. Let's get a honk train going. I'm here for this.
Oh my god. Okay, right. Let
You've
me
lost control,
get this
Ash.
up.
I'm sorry.
I have lost control. I don't really know what to do. Okay, let's get this going. Right. I just need to drop in some artwork.
Oh, and keep it going, guys. Let's see if we can honk until Ash is done. Was he ever in control? Absolutely not. No.
I wasn't. This is the thing. I've been like lied to.
So it's all a ruse, really. The air of control is there, but it's always been the community. Let's be honest.
Truly,
Ooh.
they have been.
Question from Slices and Dices Ash. Question for Ash and Kira. What's your favourite enemy from the core rulebook and why?
Well, it's for me, it's the King Furball. I actually don't think there is one that is better. Like, let's be honest. Am I wrong? Oh, you're gone. You're yeah, you go. There you're back. You're back. Alright, there you go.
I don't know where I just went. Oh no, I'm here. Hello.
Alright. Okay, so you have all worn me down.
Yeah,
I'm now going to reveal more stretch goals for you. Oh my god. You guys. I love it though. I'm not, like, don't take this as complaining. I'm not. I'm very, very happy. But, like, the fact that I have to do this, I didn't prep for the fact that we would unlock them all so quickly. So I'm still, like, catching up. Okay, so we haven't unlocked the 40k one yet, so I don't need to worry about that. But, here we go. So I will switch over now. Let's see.
100k
Okay.
stretch goal to rename the goose.
Alright, cool. There we go. Alright, so let's look at the new goals. So, we have managed to unlock the Skelly, the Tinkerer, and the Airship Guild rules. I am also going to say we're on our way to unlocking the Decorative Edge and the Ribbon. And you wore me down. I've renamed it to Swoos. It is officially now called the Swoos. So, if you want to unlock the Swoos, then go for it. Tell your friends.
Guys, I
Tell
think
your
we've
friends
won.
that you wore me down and it has now been renamed to the Swoos. Forget the Signian. Forget all the lore I wrote for the Signian. We've got the Swoos.
If anybody ever doubts whether CrossPass listens to their community, introduce them to the Swoos.
And then for 60k, I am pleased to show you the new class, which is the Telepath. They are all about enhancing the body through the power of their mind. Think Mob Psycho 100 as an example, that sort of vibe where they take in the energy from people around them and are able to expand it on to others. So that is the vibe for them. Nice.
People who weren't here have missed out. This is it. People who weren't here are going to have to get redirected to watch the
I
chaos
just
happen.
can't believe that I've been worn down to a point where it's now called the Swoos. But you know what?
Of course,
Whatever.
the Swoos is better.
I don't know how much I agree with that, but you know.
Signian's an excellent name if it was definitely a swan. The fact that it's about level of ambiguity, this is it now. This is the Swoos.
I cannot believe I've been bested by my ambiguity. It's just terrible.
I'm also realizing that I never answered before. I think my favourite enemy is probably the Fluffbat, just by the
Yes.
by. So if we can get some
The
love for the
Fluffbat's a vibe.
Fluffbat going, I love him so much.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So let me have a catch up with the chat then. So we have. Is there a preview doc? Yes, there is. Let me reply to you directly. If you head over here, you can download the demos for the game. There is 3 solo demos. There's 1 group demo, some pre-generated characters, a sheet for you to be able to do zone combat. There's a lot of stuff. Swoos with the caboose. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm claiming that's my partner, by the way.
The swoos with the caboose.
That's my partner in the chat.
Oh yeah, we got the Nike swoos. Oh my god.
Also, Kritna, this is Jasper.
Who? Oh, the swoos.
That's it, you bite me.
What?
The other one's downstairs yelling at me because she doesn't know how the ladder works.
So, yeah, so the game, I guess I could talk a bit more about the game. So the game itself is inspired heavily by JRPGs of the golden era that I personally call, which is the SNES era. So your original Dragon Quest, or Dragon Warrior as it was known back then. You have games like, nowadays you have games like the newer Dragon Quests, but also Octopath Traveler is a big one. Fire Emblem on the Game Boy, which I was playing ages ago, that was one of the main inspirations for it. It's the inspiration for the combat, but I just was inspired by the aspect of creating a game that was going to allow people to really just enjoy the journey, because that's what I enjoy about JRPGs. It's about the storytelling, it's about the grander tales that you tell. But the thing that always got me with those games is also the tactical combat was so in depth that you could do really cool stuff without needing to jump to a different game or whatever. And I wanted to capture that. And I'm not going to say this is rules light. It's not. There is a lot of rules that you know, it's a 300-page rulebook. There's a lot there. But I do have something else that I do, which I can show you as well, which is Acrobat. So where are we? Visual, here we go. And whoopsie. Window capture, we want to do there. And then we want to do visual, window capture. Oh my god. This is ridiculous.
Hang on, I can't, I need to...
Okay, there you go. Alright, here we go. Okay, so one of the things in the game that allows me to say that this game is going to be able to be played in multiple ways is the fact that I've also included a system of, I believe it's under a system of difficulty modes as well, which I'm really proud of, to be honest. So basically, you have different ways to play the game and different ways for you to enjoy it. So if you want a game that is going to be less about the combat and more about the story, then there's peaceful mode. In peaceful mode, it changes your success tiers to be lower, so you succeed more often. You then have combat, which changes into a set of roles rather than a specific sort of like combat system. You just roll for dice and you just make checks instead of rolling for actions, which makes the game a lot easier to run. Then you gain more HP during turns. If you lose combat, you just lose a certain amount of HP rather than having to roll for damage, etc. It simplifies the game down to something that is light and cozy. Then you have standard, which doesn't change anything. Then you have heroic mode, which makes the game more difficult by all enemies step up their damage dice by 1 tier automatically. You then have the statuses are up by 1 step. You have the flee attempts, if you try and make them, require a check to be made, but if you escape, you start to take damage. You know, there are multiple ways for you to play. There's 6 combat modes. There's, well, gameplay modes. There's peaceful mode, there's standard mode, heroic mode, legend mode, master mode, and apocalypse mode. I've played the game solo on apocalypse mode. I got my ass handed to me by a furball in my first combat encounter, and I died and I lost all my equipment. I was so upset. It's essentially Nuzlocking, if you're familiar with that from Pokemon. That is what I was inspired by. Creating optional rules that change the game enough that your experience is completely different on each run. Apocalypse mode is my preferred way to play because I love a Nuzlocke run. And I really enjoy the idea that if I die, I lose everything. So that's where I'm at with that. The game also has the rules for solo mode. It is very expansive. Everything's included in the core rulebook. There are like over 1,000 something events in the tables, which is, yeah, quite ridiculous. And then you've also got all of the extra stuff for generating the sites. So you have shrines and you have dungeons. Shrines are generated by a predetermined number of 5 dice. You roll them, and then you roll a d12, and that tells you what shape the dungeon is. So you've got an example here, which I can zoom in on. So you've got the 5 dice that you sort out into a particular section, and then that tells you what the dungeon map looks like. It's really intuitive, I'll be completely honest. Once you've done it, you understand it. And then the dungeon mode is very similar, except it's procedurally generated. So the more rooms you unlock, the more you roll the dice to understand what's in there. So you could have an infinitely sized dungeon if you wanted, by just continuing to explore. And they each use clocks in order to have you track things as well. So yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And then for solo people who don't want to use the stat blocks as they're written, there are monster oracles to generate your own new monsters. So while it's set in Eric and set in the world of Akeroth, my goal for this game was not to give you something that is going to be, oh, if you don't play in my world, you're not going to enjoy it. Play whatever you want. There are rules for generating your own settlements. There's rules for you to generate your own monsters. There's rules for you to generate your own NPCs, your own story hooks, your own events, whatever you want. It's meant to be a one-stop shop for all of that, and meant to give you a lot more options as well. So if you're playing GMless, you don't need the GM to world build for you. You can do that. And then obviously we have the gorgeous map of Eric as well, right there. If you haven't noticed it already, and I'll zoom in for you, but the entire map is pixel art. So every single aspect has been drawn in pixel art. It is absolutely beautiful. Shout out to my internal art team. They absolutely killed it with this. And shout out to my operations and art director, Marta, because she put this together and she absolutely destroyed it. And I cannot be happier with how it's come out. So that is that. The good thing about it is as well, because you generate your own story, you might have different versions of Eric that you can explore and jump from table to table with a different experience. So it's a really fun experience for all types of players. You know, no matter if you're in a group or if you're in a, like on your own, there is an option for everyone here. So then you've got clocks as well, which I've gone over before. And then there's just a lot. Like, oh yeah, all the monsters are in card form. So I'll show you one of the cards now. Which one should we look at? Should we look at the boy here, the Vatahim? Or Vataheim, actually.
A very close up in my favorites.
Okay. There he is. Look at the little fella. So the Vataheim are basically owl sharks, and they stalk the lakesides by positioning themselves and making sure that people are nearby for them to attack. As you can see, all of the monster cards are designed like a JRPG. So they have got the little, what's it called, like stat web as well, and then you've got the action table, which you just roll on for what they do. You've got the loot table if you want to get some loot from them as well. They've got their passives, they've got their weapons, some details for lore, their size, their type, their locations, their affinity. Like, it's just a lot of stuff that as a herald, you're instantly going to be able to grab them and use them without even knowing what they are. Like, reading the card makes you a tactical genius, because people will assume you've thought about this and you don't need to think too hard about what they do. Rolling on the action table allows you to automate all of them, so you're not having to really think too much about what they do either. So all of this together creates a really nice combat experience for the herald, where they can focus on what they want, which is the story. Or if they want to focus more on the monsters, they absolutely can. They can just use the action table as a guide, but then use their passive, use their weapons, and use what's written on the action table as actions instead, than rolling randomly. So when I say there's a lot of options, there really is. So some good stuff there. And yeah, so combat, it uses a classic triangle combat system. You will recognize it from the game known as Fire Emblem. You have Blade, Breaker, and Lance, and when you attack something, you literally just rock, paper, scissors to check.
Stream back to life.
Just gonna give it a second and see what's going on. I don't know why it's still saying we're
honking us
down
back
though.
to
because-
life.
There we go. We've been honked back to life. Thank you so much for the honks. So
We've been revived. Thank you.
we obviously have the dual mode system, which, yeah, inspired by Fire Emblem Tactics, not Fire Emblem Tactics, Final Fantasy Tactics, Fire Emblem, specifically the GBA ones. I then have been, focused on creating an experience that is going to be fun for people when they go into it as well. And then, yeah, there's just a lot of... I mean, you'll see as well, the artwork inside the book also follows that vibe. Like, I showcase how duels work. I recreated, essentially a pixel art screen in order to achieve that feeling. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Right, let's see where we're at then. So, last I checked, we would just hit 30. Good lord, 34,000. Man, you guys are relentless. Wow, wow, wow. Just watching people's messages as well.
Yeah. Also, Crit Nerd, at some point I need art being made of your Swoos taming a Sordosaurus.
My chat isn't loading. Could you have a look and what's the word, like, tell me what people are saying? I'm trying to reload it now, but it's not loading.
Oh no. We are being asked if there is a Hydra Swoos.
Oh my god.
I'm afraid that needs to happen. That can be... Oh my god, can it be a Titan?
I can't... Hey, whoa, what's going on in the Discord? Excuse me, why have we got Swoos, Swoos Main, Swoos Ambassador, and King Swoos? What is going on? What is happening? Okay, oh my god, you guys are the worst. Okay, so, questions and answers. So, let me have a look. It's loaded. There we go.
Nice.
Is there a Hydra Swoos? No, there is not. I know some artists that would be interested in doing that. You know what? Let me give it a think. I'm not the Hydra Swoos, by the way. I just more like generally the Swoos as a concept. You have won this round. You have won this battle, but not the war. Remember this. I can change it back if you want. I can do it. I can change it right back. So, you know. So take that with the grain of salt as you will. So let me think. What else can I show off? Well, does anyone have any questions about the game? I think that's a good place to go from there. You know. So let's open it to the chat.
Yeah, please.
We will
Phil
write.
in the Discord. King Swoos, I'm obsessed.
Bill is the reason this is happening. Why has he put himself as King Swoos?
Have you seen...
I could
Jan,
disable
the
changing
idiot?
names. No, Jan, no.
I'm so obsessed.
Alright, do you guys want to see what one of our artists did? I'm going to imagine the answer
Just
is
while
yes.
while we've been chatting, completely within the space of like 30 seconds of all of these memes coming out, because our artists are so fast. It's ridiculous.
Our artists are actually insane people.
I'm saving the Swoosh story.
Here you
That's
go.
it. I'm going to make that my new Discord icon. Honkdra! She's
Behold.
drawn the Honkdra.
The swoosh. And then the Honkdra. The swoosh and the Honkdra. Why is Jan doing this? Look at the swoosh, man.
I'm obsessed with him.
The people have spoken. That's not how this works, Evan. This isn't how it works. They can't just demand swoosh and it become the swoosh. That is not how any of this works. Oh, God, this is ridiculous. I'm going to put this in just so people are aware, because I feel like people need to experience this too. There you go. I'll put it in the chat, in the Discord, so you've got it. I do love my community. I do love my community.
Yeah, this is peer pressure in action. This is what it looks like.
We are halfway to the next stretch goal, which is just ridiculous to me. I'll see what else could do. You know what? Let me show you the video on. Let me see if I can find it. How to play Legends of Akeroth. Yeah, go on.
Someone has asked, Ash, what is your favourite location in Eric?
The sword that was promised, I think, but just because Giant Sword is just so cool. So that would be my favourite. Yeah. If you're into community feedback, sometimes you have to accept Swoosy McSwoosh face. I know I have to accept it because I love my community and I will do anything for them. But I didn't expect it to become this. All I did was say, you know what, I can do swoosh. That's fine. A little swoosh here hasn't hurt anyone. Anyway, I will now show you another video so you guys can understand. This one is going to be on combat. So please bear witness and enjoy.
Welcome to Legends of Akeroth. In today's episode, we will run through a quick combat scenario to show you the basics. There is no initiative in Legends of Akeroth. The heroes always act first and the group decides the order. Our warrior will go first. Each turn gives you 2 actions: cast, engage, hold, use item, interact, limit break, move, or support. The warrior uses the first action to move into melee with the nearest sand snake. With the second action, they engage, starting a duel with their greatsword. Duels are always 1 versus 1. The attacker chooses which weapon to use, and the weapon triangle applies. The sand snake uses a breaker type for its bite, and the warrior is using a blade, so the warrior has triangle advantage. This steps one of their damage dice up 1 size. Their attack would normally be 2d6, but with advantage, it becomes 1d8 plus 1d6. The first die listed on a weapon is what determines a miss, hit, or crit. They roll and the d8 lands on its maximum value, which makes this a critical hit. They roll the d8 again and add it. This continues as long as the die keeps showing the maximum. The total is 15 damage. Damage reduces defense first. The sand snake has 10 defense, which now drops to 0, causing defense break. Broken creatures have no defense until it refreshes and are easier to crit. Any remaining damage goes into their HP. The sand snake survives, so it immediately makes a counter. Counters resolve after melee attacks. They cannot crit, and they ignore the triangle. The sand snake deals 4 poison damage to the warrior's defense. Defense that is not broken does not refresh automatically, so this chip damage matters over time. Now the mage acts. For their first action, they battlecast Fireball. Battlecasting starts a duel, but spells cannot crit or miss. If you roll a 1 on the first die, it simply deals 1 damage. Fireball hits and defeats the first Sand Snake. For the second action, the mage field casts Thunder. Field casting affects an area rather than a single target, and never starts with a duel. The mage chooses a field cast template and places it. If they wish, they can spend Spirit on augmentations to expand the spell or increase its power. Now, to check if a spell hits, they will make a roll using their primary attribute, plus the aspect attribute. In this case, Thunder is an Arcanum spell, so uses primary plus mind. They roll 66 and get 4 successes, which means the full damage is dealt to the area. Both heroes could also choose to hold to gain tempo. Tempo is a resource that can be spent on extra actions, up to a maximum of 3 or a minimum of -3. If you go into the negatives, you must spend turns recovering tempo back to 0 before acting again. The Sand Snakes take their turn. Enemies can also take 2 actions, 1 action to move, and then the Herald can roll on the action table to determine any offensive actions they take. The Herald rolls a single d6 to determine what they do. Both will move towards the warrior and use their bite attack. Using the triangle, both these hits have depped down to 1d4. First snake rolls a 2, but the other crits. They roll the die again and crits again, rolling a 1 on the last die for a total of 9 poison damage. In the next round, the mage chooses to go first and spends all their remaining mana to augment Thunder into a 2d20 spell. They roll their spellcasting check and get a mixed success. This means their damage is halved, so rolling a 2d20 gets 28 thunder damage. This is halved to 14, which is enough to wipe out the enemies. That is where we will end today's session. This combat encounter was run using Legends of Akeroth, a brand new TTRPG inspired by the golden era of JRPGs. If you're looking for a game with blue skies, heartfelt quests, tactical combat, and nostalgic mechanics, then try the demo by exploring Legends of Akeroth on BackerKit.
Okay, hello. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a very fun video for me to put together. The assets, I had to make them myself and like actually animate the pixel art myself as well in order to get it to work. I had a lot of fun putting that together. My god, was it hard, but it was worth it. Trying to get that Fire Emblem sort of gameplay video together was quite fun. But yeah, so it was good. It's good stuff, and I hope it does help. So we'll be releasing those videos slowly on our YouTube. We'll be doing it across a campaign, so you can see and understand a bit more of how things work. There is one more that we'll show you later before we end the stream, so do keep an eye out for that and stick around for that. So, number check-in. Where are we at, Kira?
We are at, drum roll please, while she finds the right tab, 35,667.
Wow.
35k,
wow.
guys.
Okay, fair.
Well done.
That is absolutely amazing. Jesus. Okay, so let's look at the pledge levels. We have 4 artisan editions remaining. Remember, if it's sold out and there is enough demand for it, we may bring it back, but I can't guarantee that. Pledge level wise, yeah, we're looking at 4 of them left. We have 83 Spirit Gemstone dice left as well, so be sure to grab them while you can. Again, I can't guarantee that they'll come back, but at least with the Artisan, we can speak to the creators and see if we can make more. But I don't know if the same is going to be able to be done for the Spirit Gemstone dice. I got 100 made, and 100 is all we have at the minute. But I will be reaching out to manufacturers if the demand is there. So, yeah. But other than that, we have had so many people jumping into the pledges. So thank you so much for sticking on the campaign and yeah, backing the project. I think this is ridiculous to see. And let's see if there's any questions in the chat. So we got one from Prowan65. Is this how the VTT will look roughly? I wish. I'm going to be completely honest. I wish. Technically, you can get a similar experience by using pixel art maps and pixel art icons, which we can provide. But I don't want to promise yes, because I don't know. We're still working on the VTT side. And once that's done, I'll be able to showcase some more. But for right now, yeah. So I wish it could, and I will. What I can promise you is we're going to do our best to try and get it there. I can't guarantee it, but we will do our absolute best. But yeah. So what else can I show you? You know what? If we hit 40k and we unlock the big thing, I'll showcase something else for you as well. So yeah, we'll do that if before the end of the stream. We got 30 minutes. If we hit 40k before the end of the stream, I'll showcase something else for you that hasn't been teased at all anywhere. So I will show you that. Teaser for the relationship mechanics. Guys. I wish I could tell you more about them. They're in flux at the minute because I want to wait until playtesting starts for backers in order to showcase them more. But the relationship mechanics are essentially going to be focused on you building bonds with NPCs, using clocks in order to track those bonds, and leveling up your relationships as you complete the clocks, with the clocks getting larger and larger, but you getting boons on checks towards that success. So the basic idea is getting someone from not bonded with you at all to bonded is going to be a shorter clock to become a friend, but the roles will be with just standard, no additional stuff added. When you go from bonded to friend to say companion, and they can join your party and do other things like that, or you know, like X liked this, then it will be a bigger clock to get them to that relationship stage, but you have boon on those checks because they are now your friend. So it's easier to get them from friend to well, companion. I don't want to say lover because that's not what we do here. Companion. But if you fail a lot, the relationship can go bad, reflecting what happens in true life, where if you keep doing the wrong thing and they don't like that because you've generated their likes and dislikes and they don't like the thing you're doing, they will leave you, which may trigger some abandonment issues for most people, you know, like me, who play it and will just go, well, here it is again. Don't worry about that, but it can happen. So just keep an eye on the tracking system for that as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. I want to really put a lot of effort into it because I think that, especially in a solo game like this, relationships are very important between players and characters. And I think making it as easy to track as I can while also making it fun. And I just realized a swoosh goose thing is still on the screen. That's my bad. Let's get rid of that.
I didn't want to tell you. I was hoping you wouldn't notice.
Is going to be fun there because I want people to enjoy that. Can we romance the evil king? Yes. Yes, you can. I will be making a particular romance, like, companion thing for him. So yes, you can romance him. If you succeed on his likes and dislikes and do enough, you can eventually romance him and he will become a favored NPC or a lover, if you will. And yes, you can.
Our artist made him too fabulous. We couldn't take that away from you guys.
It was asked too much by the playtesters, and I was just like, this is such a meme, but I'll do it. I'm not dying inside. I want to make that clear. I love this. This is absolutely amazing. But all of you have created things that should not have been created, and here we are. You know? Like, it's called the swoosh now. Show us the king. So you need to calm down as well. You need to chillax. But in case you're wondering, here is King Dravik in all his glory. There you are. Here he is. Behold, the greatest king of Akeroth, the first king of Akeroth, the man who defeated the giants and killed all of them, the one who was resurrected by the songs created by the giants and brought back to the land and somehow returned. Here he is, King Dravik.
Not nearly as great as the swoosh. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, this is this is a fair point. I just can't with this crowd. You know,
we've returned back to the farming cries.
I know. It's unfortunate that they're just not going to get it. Oh my god. I love you guys though, to be completely honest. Like, as much as I mean about it being frustrating, it's really not. There are people who would kill for a community like this. So I will always take this. Like, I know I meme a lot, but I want you guys to know that I absolutely adore each and every one of you. So yeah, like, thank you so much for making this game a possibility, because without you, it would not be where it is today. I'm really excited to showcase more of it with you. Just trying to see if there's anything in the Discord that I should be like looking at. It doesn't seem like it though. So Kira, someone asked earlier, have you played Legends of Akeroth?
No.
You did the demo, didn't you?
Like this. Yeah.
No, well, you did. Yeah, you did
the
the demo when we started. But we were planning on getting you in for a game, but I think we just ran out of time to sit down and do it. To be honest, so it was unfortunate timing.
The thing is though that now we can play at some point when things calm down.
Yes,
and
because now that the
cat.
Yeah. Okay, right. This is how we end up parting ways, because we get to,
Oh no.
you know, like that, and we just go, well, you liked the swoosh. Yeah, I ain't changing it to King Swoosh. Phil, you can get out of here. I see what you're doing in the chat. No, none of that. It's not happening, mate. Get out of here with any of that. That's not happening. Swoosh.
Hail Hondra. Hail Hondra.
You guys are the absolute most ridiculous. I love it though. I'll be completely honest.
I was going to say, who has changed their name in the Discord to Absolute Swoosama? Crit Nerd, I'm obsessed. Does it ever calm down? Absolutely not. No.
You keep them occupied for a minute, because I want to get this thing ready, so in case we do hit the stretch goal.
As in, we can talk. I promise. I will 100% try and find time. Yes. Play Swoosh, dethrone the king, and then King Swoosh. Agreed. This is the plan. And then make your first decree that everyone must have farmland. And then we've just nailed it. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm obsessed. I love it.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
This is fabulous. Also, a Swiss companion from Asked Before. Absolutely. Yes. If you so wish, why not?
You're part of the problem, actually.
Excuse you.
Am I wrong? This is all your fault. You did this to them. You got them all excited.
Good. You brought me in here to market, and I think this is the most marketable we've ever been. Everybody wants the swoosh. I'm doing
fine.
my job.
I can agree with that. All right, fine.
Someone get the swoosh a crown.
Obviously.
Yes, please. Once again, in Untitled Goose Game, but rather than running away for the bell, you get the crown. Look, chat's endorsing me now, Ash. You can't get rid of me. They've witnessed it all on stream. If I disappear now,
actually.
they'll know what happened. They'll know what happened
That
to me.
you know what? That's entirely fair. Yeah. Right.
Titled Swiss game.
I'm gonna give you this
That's
because
the new subheading.
I'm a kind. I don't want it to be said that I have not been kind to my community. So there is something I will do.
It's definitely not him distracting us from the swoos.
I know what you're talking about. Okay, so questions. Throw me some questions in the chat. But before we end the stream, we'll be going until 5 o'clock our time. So the next 23 minutes. So ask us questions. You know, give us things. You're so kind. The obsidian reveal still gets me choked up. I'm really glad you enjoyed that. The obsidian stuff was very big for us. We know how much people wanted it. We know how much people have been requesting it. And how much I just saw what Jan has put in the chat.
Oh, I have not yet seen. Oh my goodness, hang on.
I'm gonna reveal it. Here you go. So,
Jan,
as many of you know, we have a cover of the book Dravik's Revenge. Our artist put this together. Oh my god! Oh my god!
You guys,
what is going on?
You guys remember Dravik's Revenge? This is him now. Feel old yet? Someone did ask for us to put the swoos on the cover.
Right, you guys need to like calm down. So, can you have pets? Yes, there is. So technically, there is no mass pet system for general players, but there is a class known as a summoner who can have access to pets, and the druid gets access to pets as well. So there's that. If there is enough demand for it, maybe as a stretch goal, I might add a pet system in, which would be nice. So yeah, if that is something you guys would want to see, then absolutely we can make that happen. So yeah.
Alright, to talk about the crossover dragons.
Do I have to? No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Sure thing. So the crossover dragons. There are 3 dragons that you can get. Just trying to think how to show them off. Yeah, okay, we'll do it this way then. Okay, let me see. Where did I put the images of those dragons? Do you remember, Kira? Was it in the Legends chat or was it in elsewhere?
Oh,
Probably in the
image of
Legends
all of
chat, right?
them?
Yeah.
Surely. She says hopefully. I mean, I have all 3 of them individually there. Well,
If you just pop them in the chat, then I can grab them.
yep. Just done it.
Fuck's sake. Okay. Open link. So that is the Lance Dragon. It is designed as, I mean, it's a dope ass dragon. But the main idea is that these guys are very fast and they do damage by sort of condensing themselves down into essentially a spear and just flying into their opponents. So they can do huge damage to armored creatures by breaking through that armor and piercing through that. So they're a very fun dragon for that as well, but they will be very difficult to defeat in combat just because their speed is so high. Then we have the what's it called? The shield. Well, they're not called the shield dragon. The mace dragon. They are designed after the like a breaker, so they are the mace dragon for that reason. They can bundle their wings in together, and the basic idea is that if you've got a huge hull of a ship, they fly into that like a cannonball and destroy it, which is just insane. And then finally, we have the Scythe Dragon, who are one of the most powerful dragons out of the three in terms of their sheer ability to deal damage, because they just slice things apart like it's nothing. Slice through things like they're butter. So they are a lot of fun as well. We are at 37,637. We are less than 3k away from 40,000. If we hit 40,000, I will reveal two things to you. I will promise you that right now. I will reveal one thing that has not been announced yet or shown anywhere, and then something else that I will keep secret until then. So tell your friends, get people on board. We're so close.
You've got
So
20
it can
minutes,
definitely
guys.
happen.
20 minutes to go. Can you explain the difference between classes and jobs? Ash, do you want to take that while we're...
Yes, so a class is essentially the archetype that you choose. So in Legends of Akeroth, you have... I'll grab the mechanics section here. So you have the 6 jobs. You have Healer, Mage, Ranger, Rogue, Sage, and Warrior. Essentially, what a job is a subclass. I'm going to be completely honest. It's a subclass. That's what they are. Because you choose a class that is your main class, and then you have a subclass underneath that, or a job. A job can be anything from the healer has jobs such as Bard, Alchemist, Cleric, etc. Mage has Chronomancer, Void Walker, and stuff like that. Ranger has Beastmaster. So yeah, they have the class thing where they get a pet, so that's fun. The Rogue gets stuff like Assassin as their job, and you can have the Sage, who has jobs like Druid, for example, and the Warrior, who has jobs like Dark Knight and stuff like that. So Crit Nerd says you can have multiple jobs, but only one class, right? No, that is the other way around. You can have multiple classes, but only one job. You can choose a job from your... the Sage does get a Spirit Companion, but what I mean is like the Ranger gets Pokemon-like companions. That's the basic idea in their job. So you can have... Yeah, so you have one job from your main class. So for example, I'm at level 1, and I pick Healer as my main class. I then continue to level up, and eventually I get access to a job. I then pick a job from the Healer class and go, right, I want to go Bard. I can continue to level up in other classes, but I cannot gain any jobs as we go on. We are at what, 38,815. We are 1,200 away from 40k.
Guys, we can do this.
I think we can do this. Oh my god, it's actually possible. I didn't... Not expecting it, but, you know, his wishful thinking. Oof. I want to hit it just so I can do the reveal, but also I'm just like... It means that I have to reveal more stuff as well.
Simply unacceptable.
Honestly.
So the Oath one gets a furball companion, right? Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
We 100%.
Perfect. All right, let's get that ready as well. It's exciting stuff. It's really exciting stuff.
It is.
Is there any more
Excellent
questions in the
question
chat
there.
then?
Yeah.
How did you
excellent
come
one.
up
How
with the
did you come
magic
up with the
system
magic
for the
system?
game? I actually took it from my other game, Draconic. So there you go. So that's the easy answer. I took it from my other game. Actually, why I designed it like this? I hated Vancian magic in a traditional sense. I don't enjoy when a spell could be other things. So, for example, fire hands, fireball, firebolt. They're all the same spell, just different formations of that spell. So Draconim was designed around the idea that you could tweak magic and augment magic to make it bigger and bigger by spending more mana. This is not something new. This is something that has been done many times over, but I went into it deeper and made it far more broad, which then meant I could bring it to this. Originally, Legends of Akeroth had a Final Fantasy style magic system where you had fire Arga, and whatever it is else, right? That was the idea that I initially had. But the more I played the game, the more I realized I wanted more freedom with my spellcasting, and I wanted to be able to do more stuff. So I implemented the spell system from Draconim into Legends. In an easy to understand way. I will say it's not like the easiest, but it is, a good way to get into the whole spellcrafting stuff as well. It's a really nice system. I think it works quite well. So if you like the spell system in Legends, I highly recommend you check out Draconim. It's currently available on drive-thru, currently available on the back kit as well. Once we've completed the campaign, you will receive PDFs for the core rulebook, because that is currently out. So once we've charged your card, we are able to send you those out immediately. So yeah, if anyone here has not bought any cross-paths games in the past, every single previous title, except for the solo rulebook and the Herald's Guide, are immediately available once we've charged your cards. So 2 weeks after the campaign ends, you'll get an email from Drive-Thru RPG with the links to whatever game it is that you bought. So we have Draconim available, the Ashes, Bramble Trek 2, Comers of Midnight, all of them are available. If you purchase them because you wanted to grab them, this is the best way to do so. And if you buy Draconim through Legends of Akeroth, you also get access to the Dragons of Eric expansion PDF. So, yeah. Can we pledge for the Draconim digital all-in this campaign? Technically, no, but you can buy just the digital content. You can buy all 3 of the PDFs at the same time and get access to that as well. So, yeah. Would you like to see something else while we are waiting? I will show you that. So, here is what the baby dragons look like. So I will show you the eggs first. So this is the lance dragon as an egg, or spear dragon as an egg. This is the mace dragon as an egg. And this is my personal favorite, the scythe dragon as an egg. And then, what's that? Your egg is hatching? Well, here you have the spear dragon as a baby dragon. And here you have the mace dragon as a baby dragon. And here you have the scythe dragon as a baby dragon. I want to give a huge shout out to Sophie or Art Loves Paper for drawing these and making them able to be put into the Draconim rules for the Dragons of Eric. If you back Draconim at the same time as Legends of Akeroth, or bought Draconim separately on Backer Kit, you will get access to all of these dragons with their baby forms, their eggs, and their full-grown forms as a PDF. So they are absolutely wonderful. Yeah, the mace dragon is just adorable. It's so cute with its little holding its little tail. It's just so good.
My favourite for sure.
Look at him. Look at this little fella. Oh, man. Okay, so we are £346 away from hitting 40k. We're going to hit it. Let's be honest here. We're definitely going to hit it. It's just going to be more about, you've got 10 minutes to hit it. 10 minutes. We hit it in 10 minutes and I will showcase some more stuff. So, with that said, we have a couple more minutes, so I will showcase something else for you. which is the video on. Let's see if I can find it. It's not that. Okay, that's fine. I will find it and I will showcase it.
It's determined to find things.
What is her name? Alright, here we go. God, it just doesn't want to load.
And whilst that's doing that, someone asked, besides Chronomancer, what our favourite class and jobs in Legends are.
So I'm a big fan of Mage and Chronomancer. It's my all-time favorite because it's so busted. Just for fun, it's really busted. Like, you can do a lot of combos with it, which is really fun. So yeah, that's my favorite. What about you?
I don't want to be boring, but I said this from the get-go, I'm always a spellcaster, so Mage and probably Voidwalker.
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Right, so as we have a couple minutes left, I will showcase another video for you, so please enjoy.
Welcome to Legends of Akeroth. In this episode, we will walk through every step of creating a level 1 hero using the exact rules from the core book. There are 6 core classes in the game: the healer, the mage, the ranger, the rogue, the sage, and the warrior. For this example, we are going to build a mage. Mages begin with 14 health and 14 spirit. They gain their passive feature. They also gain their limit break. We now take our first perk, Access and Aspect. For the second perk, we will take a defensive mage option. Next, we choose a kin. There are many kins to choose from. We will pick the Gnawborn. They are small, fast, and disarmingly charming. With class and kin chosen, we assign attributes. Every attribute begins at 1, and you have 4 more points to distribute however you like. Once attributes are set, we choose the primary attribute. For a magic-focused character, Mind is the natural choice. At level 1, all heroes use a D4 as their class die. With a primary of Mind 3, this character's class dice are 3 D4s whenever a perk or ability calls for it. Every adventurer chooses an origin, which is the place or culture they come from, and a reason for adventure. All new characters roll 10 10-sided die for their beginning Dravix. Now, we equip our hero. Every starting character chooses a primary weapon they are proficient with, a secondary item, and 1 set of armor they meet the body requirement for. This is Bramble, a small, curious Gnawborn who slipped out of Newham with a staff too big for his hands and a rumor about old magic that refuses to leave his mind. You should now have a complete level 1 character. You are ready to step onto the roads of Eric and begin your legend. Learn more about Legends of Akeroth on BackerKit.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Right then. So we are 200. No, is it? Yeah, 219 pounds away. So we're really, really close there. So I think it is definitely doable. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen. Like, if I'm to be completely honest. So it's really exciting, though, isn't it? You know, it's a good time.
It's huge, honestly.
Yeah. So we've got 5 minutes left. So tell your friends. You know, get people on board. We're really close to hitting this. It'd be nice to hit it so I can show you. Oh, we've just got another pledge. So we are £136 away now. That is Yeah, that is ridiculous.
Well done, guys.
Well done, everyone. We're really close. Oh, there you go. 40 grand. We hit it. Jesus. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Right.
I was just trying to catch up with the Discord.
Let me update the page then and show you what we've got. I hope you guys are excited, because I'm excited to show you. But as I said, there's two things, so I will reveal two things to you today. First things first, because I wasn't going to show this, is I can showcase the first of the new stretch goals. If it loads. So you've unlocked the 40 grand upgrade. I will cross that out so it's done as well. So this means every single core rulebook will be upgraded. So inside the slipcase, you will get a core rulebook that has the edges painted and has a ribbon on it as well. So congratulations, everyone. That is fantastic. In other news, you've seen Telepath. I can show you the new one, which is Mana Gems, which have also been unlocked. So, Mana Gems are... If you've played Final Fantasy, you will be familiar with something called Materia, which are essentially items that you would slot into your weapons in order to upgrade them. There are upgrade rules already, but these are beyond that. They're even more powerful. So they're specific ways to make your weapons extremely powerful. So that's what they are designed after. It's going to be really cool. So the artwork is absolutely beautiful. As you can see there, we got little Panthara helping him with a gem, slotting it in. And then the final reveal, before we end the stream, is a new stretch goal. And I will just showcase it because I think it's fun for people to see. But I'll open this in a new tab actually so you can witness it. Da, da, da. If you read that, you'll understand what it says. New rules. Akeroth Valley. Oh, Eric Valley, actually. And that's all I'm going to give you. What that means is up to you to decide. But we'll reveal that should we get closer to it. So, keep that in mind. So, it will be a brand new game mode for you. So, we'll just keep that in mind. And we'll see if we hit it. Who knows? You got to get past all these first. You got to get above 65k in order to get that. So,
this is it.
You know,
if you don't hit it, guys, Ash gets his way.
If you don't hit it, I win. So, if you want the Eric Valley rules, you got to try your best. You got a couple of weeks to get there. So, do your best. But with that, I think we've run to the end of the stream at this point. We have been running for 2.5 hours. I want to say thank you so much to all of you for jumping in, for supporting us. I didn't expect any of this. We are looking really good, you know, for a first day, for a first launch thing. My God, for a game that is, I've repeatedly said it, this is a niche within a niche. I didn't expect this to do this well at all. I thought it would be a lot more difficult for us to gain the support that we needed to make this game happen. So you guys have done that. We'll just quickly check where we're at with the number of pledge levels, because I think we got 2 left of the Artisan Edition. So that is fantastic. And we've raised £41,000 in the first 2 hours of the campaign, which is ridiculous. So I thank you all. I am really excited to showcase more of this as we go. If there's anything you guys want from me in the future, please join the Discord. Let me know what you think and what you want to see. And I will be more than happy to showcase it all to you. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. And Kira, first stream, what do you think? How's the audience been for you?
Absolutely amazing. Long live the Swoos, guys. If this is how the rest of the streams go, I'm here for it.
You're the worst. You did this.
Nah. Yeah, I did. And I'm very proud of it.
As you should be. It is definitely worth doing. But there you go. So, I'm going to try this thing, which is raiding. We will be raiding a new stream. I don't know how to do it, so I'm going to give it a go. So, I believe it's...
Been given instructions.
/raid, isn't it? Or something? I don't know.
You're asking me, but I've already forgotten.
I'm going to just double check. If anyone knows how to raid, let me know. Because I have no idea how we do it. Yeah, you can honk
We were
in
told.
there. Go
We've
on.
just forgotten.
Go for it.
Yeah, send honks over that way. That's fine. / raid
Just try-
username.
Okay. Explore the raid Bowser. Who am I looking for? Colo. Where's Colo? Is she streaming or?
I don't. She said she was gonna go.
No, she is
live
there.
just
Yeah,
before
she's
5.
streaming now. So let's start the raid.
There we
So
go.
thank you everyone. Thank you so much. It's really exciting stuff. So let's get you going into the raid
Yes, thank you all.
now, and then I will stop the stream as soon as the raid is complete.
Look at us. We're learning new skills as well, right here live.
All right. So we've got 56 viewers, and we're raiding now. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you guys.